What's up, lovers? How are you doing today? Today I am making a video about 7 tricks that you can use that's gonna make the girl really like you while you're having a conversation with her. So pretty much 7 ways to turn a woman on while in conversation. It's like some mind control type of shit. Think this, you love me now. Yes, you want me to fuck you. Yes. You know, mind control. I know it's a lot on your plate because you're always thinking like, yo, if I don't approach, she's not gonna talk to me. So you always feel like the pressure is on, but what you need to realize is that the pressure is never on. She's fucking stressed too. She's scared a little, you know? And then don't be sitting there just wondering and asking yourself hella questions like, is she gonna like me? Is she single? What's her personality like? Don't even ask yourself all these questions. If you see somebody that you like, just go for it and start talking right now. The craziness is back. Number 1, you need to pass her test. I know, they are going to test you regardless of what you're doing. Regardless, that's just like they're wired like this. They don't even think they're giving you a test, but they're gonna play around and try to see like if you can pass the test. I'm telling you, women actually do want you to pass the test because they want to be sexually attracted to you, so then you can jump in the pussy, you know? Don't put so much pressure on yourself. She does want you to succeed because she wants to be attracted to you. Okay, so the way to pass a woman's test is to not fall into the reality that she's creating. She's gonna create something and she's gonna see how you react to it. So women are really good about finding your insecurity. You might not be saying anything, but she's gonna find it. She's gonna find your insecurity and she's gonna say something about it. And how you respond is how you're gonna fail or pass. That's it. And she's gonna find anything. Maybe you're insecure, like you're losing your hair, or you're a little overweight, or you're short, or you're too tall. You know, something. She's gonna find whatever you're insecure about and kind of like play with you. But again, sometimes they're not really playing for real. Like they're not aware. So, you know, but you gotta pass. I'm gonna give you an example so it's easier. She might say some shit like, you don't look that smart, huh? Some guys are gonna be like, no, actually I'm really smart. I just graduated with a PhD in, I don't know, neuroscience or some crazy shit, and I read a book every day. Why are you responding in that way? How you're responding to that is you're really trying like to show her, to prove to her that no, she's wrong, that you're smart. No. Fuck this shit. You don't gotta prove yourself to nobody, and you know what you're doing. You know you're smart. So her saying that shouldn't be like something where you're like defending yourself. Actually, you should use a little humor and be like, how do you know? I barely finished high school and I still can fucking read. So you're right. You gotta play with her too, because that's how women wanna see. They wanna see if you're gonna get offended, if you get emotional about anything that she's saying. And the moment you get emotional, even if the bitch says something crazy, the moment you get emotional, she's like, oh, he's a pussy. That's what she's gonna say. So don't fall for it. Just joke around and then probably like put it back on her. Say a joke on her. Say a joke about her and see how she likes that. Don't go too hard, because if you go too hard, she's gonna be like, oh my God, he's an asshole. Even if she's the one who started it, but she's gonna be like, oh my God, he was such an asshole. I didn't like him. So don't go too hard. Like kind of like try to read her and see if she can take a joke too. Number 2, touch her. I know you guys are like, sexual harassment. I don't give a fuck. You gotta touch her, because if you don't touch her, first of all, she's gonna see you maybe as a friend. She's gonna friend zone you and she's gonna be like, oh, he wasn't interested. Or she's gonna think that you're not confident enough to come and touch her. Obviously, I'm not telling you put your hand on her lap or to touch her pussy or grab a titty. That's not what I'm saying. But she might like if you grab a titty though. No, she won't. But you gotta touch her. Breaking the touch barrier is very important, because that's how she's gonna feel like whatever or however you're touching her, she's gonna associate it with like, 1, you're confident, and 2, okay, if we're fucking or if we're hugging, he might grab me this way, or like she might be able to sense how you would actually grab her. Also, touching her shows that you are dominant. And I say this all the time, all women want a dominant man. That's just our nature, and that's just your nature to be more dominant than us. That's what we fucking want. And also, when you touch her, make sure you touch her the right way, because if you touch her the wrong way, she's gonna think you're bad in bed. And second, she's gonna think you're a creep maybe. So if you're gonna touch her, make sure you're touching her the proper way. Lower your voice. Use your fucking deep voice. Yeah, you know this is me. I'm Larry, and let me suck your pussy. Yeah. Deeper voice goes again with how women are attracted to men. Women want Melli. Melli equals deeper voice. It's just in her head. If you have a deep voice, you sound manly, you look manly. It's just all about being the fucking man. Sometimes, you know, you might be a little excited and your pitch goes high and you talk a little fast. That shows that you might be a little nervous. So that's not a good signal. And keeping your tone low and also slow down your speech really help a woman like be like, okay, he's secure. He's not in a rush, he's not nervous, he knows he's the man, and I want to jump on his dick. That's what she's gonna think. Number 4, use the correct eye contact. So obviously, we don't want you to be like this because you look like a fucking creep. And we don't want you to be like, looking away all the time. So there is a right balance, because you cannot just be staring at all time. And then you cannot just be, I'm like, I can't look at her, I can't, you know. You have to be able to look at her. So what you do usually, let's say you're away from her, you haven't met yet, so you lock eye for like maybe 2 seconds, then you look away, you do something, you drink your drink, then you come back and you go straight to talk to her. If you wait too long to go talk to her, she's gonna think you're nervous. And as soon as you get there, you kind of lost already, unless you have this thing about you where you're like, yo, what's up, you know? But don't wait too long. When you see a girl and you guys keep on looking at each other, go talk to her. Just go. Also, when finally you approach, what you need to do is like, I don't know where I read that, but it's like a triangle type of shit. So that makes her feel like you're looking at her in a sexual way without being a creep. So what you do is you approach her, you look at her left eye, or you can start with the right, whichever. But you look at her left eye. When she talks, look at her left eye. Then you stay a little bit, then you go to the right eye. So now you look at her right eye, and then you go and you look at her mouth. Now you're staring at her mouth. And then after a little while, you go back to the left eye. So you see how that does like a triangle? So yes, and just with this, I know it's crazy, but it's just sending her a message that you want her sexually, not you looking like a creep, like, you know, because nobody wants a creep. But it's just sending the signal to her that, yeah, I do want to fuck, but I'm going to be respectful. Number 5, use the push-pull technique. So, you know, it's pretty much just playing around with her and having some type of, you know, zest, I would say. That's such a weird word for me to use. But yeah, so it's like, for example, you give her a compliment in a way, but then you kind of take it back. So I'm going to give you some example, but also don't use it too much, because if the lady is high value, if you use it too much, you're going to confuse her and she's going to be like, yo, he's not interested in me, doesn't like me. You know, like playing the asshole doesn't work for everyone, but it works for a lot of women because they don't know their value and they're gonna accept it. So you could do something like you hug her. Okay, that might be somebody you know a little more on this, because you don't hug fucking strangers. So you hug her and then you push her away and you're like, I hate you. It's like you hug her, that felt good, and obviously in a playful way you tell her, I hate you. That's a good one. That's a good one, because it still makes the girl feel like you do like her, but you don't in a way, there is something off, but you do like her. Or you could say stuff like, you're so beautiful, but this wouldn't work out because you would distract me and I wouldn't do my work. Like, no, get the fuck out of here. You know, stuff like that. Because again, you're letting her know that she's beautiful, that maybe you would want a relationship with her, but you can't. Supposedly you can't, even if your goal in doing all of that is actually to, you know, jump in the pussy quick. But in her mind, she'll be like, yeah, he likes me, but you know, he always joke around. Like, she won't know exactly what it is, but she knows like you kind of find her attractive and that you might like her. Don't put all your cards on the table. She gotta still have what? Mystery that she needs to discover. So yeah, that's what you gotta do with women with the push and pull technique. It's kind of like a roller coaster. It's like, yeah, you're beautiful, but you're trouble. But yeah, I like you, but you're not everything I need. You know, it's like you gotta keep it going like a roller coaster, because you know what happened at the end of the roller coaster, at the end of the first descent, what's over there? It's that pussy. Yes. Number 6 is something called the sexual innuendo. I hope I pronounced it properly. Pretty much it's when she says something that's not really sexual, but we can take it as something sexual. Like, you know how you say, oh, that's what she said. You know, it's like we talked about something regular and then we put a sexual connotation on it and we laugh about it, you know? So you gotta find ways to put that in a way, but like you gotta be good with it, because first of all, don't do it too much, because then you're like, oh my God, stop with the sexual shit. But also when you do it, you gotta be slick with it. When you say it and when you use it, you gotta make sure it's really lighthearted, it's funny, and you're not really being serious about like really fucking her, but we know you are, but you're not in the way you're saying it, so she doesn't feel like it's too sexual. And number 7, turn yourself on. I know, I'm not saying to be over there with a big ass boner and be like, hey, you see this? You wanna touch this? You know, not like that, but just you being a little aroused while you're looking at her is good. But she cannot detect it, she cannot see it. And why I'm saying it's good is because women are very like sensitive to emotions. She can probably sense whatever you're feeling, she's gonna kind of sense it. If you're nervous, she's gonna sense that you're nervous. If you're happy, she's gonna sense that you're happy. So if you're like sexually attracted to her and aroused, she's gonna feel a little, ooh, you know, her pussy is gonna be tingly, but obviously she's not gonna tell you any of that because she doesn't want you to know. But that is a way to actually make her feel like sexual, and she's not even gonna know that is because of you. She's just gonna be attracted to you and feel some, oh, I would suck a dick right now, but let me be a lady, you know? So just by you actually like feeling some type of sexual thing towards her and really feeling it, so being like a little hard or a little aroused, you're gonna project that onto her and she's gonna feel that too. So just don't let her catch you with a big rock in your pants, because no, that's not a good look. I'm letting you know. So that's it. Those were 7 mind control technique so that she can be turned on when you talk to her. Yeah, you know, you're like the snake at this point and you talk to her and you're like, yo, come suck my dick right now. And you're like, look in my eyes. And then that's it. Next thing you know, she's like, you know. So yeah, I'm out of control, I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's what I got for you today. I hope you guys like this video and that it's gonna really help you. You can subscribe to this channel, and you can also follow me at Melli Monaco and at Melli Love XO on Instagram. All right, guys, I will talk to you again tomorrow. I wish I could beatbox, but I can't. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you. I need to go to sleep. Yeah, it's bad. All right, good night.